Hello, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and click the notification bell. Do you recollect the last time you felt miserable, restless, or frightened that you were some way or another away? You're in good company, regardless of whether it might feel like it. The public collusion on psychological sickness and NAMI reports in some cases a difficult situation can be an indication of something a lot further. This video addresses 10 emotional wellness side effects you shouldn't overlook. Before we start, we really want to caution you that this video might set off for some. On the off chance that you feel set off by this video, kindly deal with yourself, regardless of whether it implies clicking off this video. So, we should discuss the 10 psychological well-being side effects you shouldn't overlook. 1. You're having sensations of misery or discouragement that last longer than about 14 days. All individuals experience bitterness at some time. Be that as it may, most ordinary sensations of misery get better with time. The American Mental Affiliation revealed unusually extraordinary bitterness enduring 2 weeks could be an indication of melancholy. The public establishment of emotional wellness expressed not having the option to wake up a trouble being heavier than typical ought to be viewed in a serious way. 2. You're having outrageous emotional episodes and don't have any idea why. You find that your state of mind appears to switch rapidly or haphazardly. Plant and others concentrated on how frequently the normal individual's state of mind shifts on some random day. As indicated by the public focus of biotechnology data and CVI. This study showed individuals will generally encounter positive feelings, for example, happiness or love, more frequently than pessimistic ones. In any case, it's absolutely typical for somebody's feelings to day-to-day change. Notwithstanding, the Public Coalition for the Deranged NAMI cautions particularly emotional episodes that cause tremendous changes in your way of behaving and energy can be an indication of bipolar problem. Organizations, for example, the American Foundation of Pediatrics, say the more warning signs are encountering misery, outrage, or sensations of extreme happiness for the greater part of the day, particularly assuming it doesn't have anything to do with what's happening in your life. 3. Your concern and nervousness have gained out of influence. Have you at any point regarded yourself as stressing yet can't shut it down? As per the Public Organization for Emotional Wellness, it could be an indication of a nervousness problem. Different indications of nervousness issues incorporate having issues loosening up, a sleeping disorder, hustling considerations, unexplained or throbbing painfulness, or being effortlessly disturbed. The Nervousness and Despondency Relationship of America recommends that on the off chance that you've at any point felt as such, generally speaking for no less than a half year, you ought to consider conversing with an emotional well-being proficient about your side effects that you've begun pulling out from others or segregating yourself. Removing time from others can be positive for your psychological well-being and actual well-being. However, imagine a scenario in which you continually rationalize to try not to associate psychological well-being. Geniuses like Raymond Starr Jr. What's more, Howard Dubowitz say keeping away from individuals or occasions you used to appreciate can be an indication of psychological sickness, like wretchedness, nervousness, or a crazy problem. 5. You might have seen you're having fancies or mental trips. Kamari and others depict the two parts of psychosis, visualizations and daydreams, as a feeling of discernment, a conviction that makes a ton of criticalness in the individual encountering it, in spite of proof the insight or conviction isn't genuine. The Public Partnership on Dysfunctional Behavior reports up to 100,000 individuals in the U.S. will encounter psychosis consistently. NAMI promotes expressed 3 out of each and every 100 individuals will have a crazy episode as a side effect of a physical or a psychological sickness, like schizophrenia, a schizoaffective issue, in the course of their lives. 6. You're having increasingly more trouble managing ordinary life circumstances. Have you at any point carried on with a period in your life when nothing appeared to go acceptable and you just couldn't bargain? The Australian branch of Wellbeing expressed a difficult situation that you can't move beyond, one that harms your capacity to work for over 2 weeks to 2 months might be an indication of despondency and nervousness. A significant sign that what you're encountering is something other than a difficult time is the point at which you struggle with working in ordinary circumstances for quite some time. As per Mental America 7, you're dozing excessively or excessively little. The Harvard College Institute of Medication trusts that 10 to 18% of everybody has issues resting. Nonetheless, Harvard's drug school expressed either dozing excessively or too little is a few times more normal in individuals who experience the ill effects of a psychological sickness. As per Mental Health Gov, 1 of every 4 or 25% of individuals who live with the side effects of a dysfunctional behavior use liquor or medications to self-cure things like resentment, nervousness, or insanity. Specialists accept people who experience the ill effects of despondency, nervousness problems, behavioral conditions, or schizophrenia are bound to involve medications and liquor as a survival strategy than individuals determined to have other psychological maladjustments. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment.